Okay, we're going to talk about meeting situations, crossing situations, and overtaking. This isn't a rules of the road course, but it will give you an idea of what you're supposed to do according to the rules of the road. So when you're out there on the water, you can act appropriately. Now, I have purposely over-exaggerated the running lights on this boat. And the reason I have is because your port side is your red side. That means something. So I'm hoping that by doing this, it's going to make it a little easier for you. Maybe the light will come on a little quicker and make it easier for you to understand what your responsibility is and what other people's responsibility is. Okay, so this is going to be you, and we're going to have a boat. We're in a crossing situation. So a boat is going to cross over. Boom. So from your boat, you're looking over. What do you see? Red. You're looking at the port side of this guy, the red side, the vessel to the right, just like at a stop sign when you know, everybody comes at the same time. It's a car to the right, has the right of way. Well, it's the same thing here. The vessel on the right has a right of way. But not only that, visually, you're looking at the port side, the red side. It's a stop sign for you. So this guy's job is to maintain course and speed. He's going to keep coming. You're required to stay out of his way, not impede him. So you can slow down and let him pass in front of you, or you can alter your course and take his stern. It doesn't matter. If you're way out here and you know you're going to be in a crossing situation, you can speed past him, you know, put the pedal down and get in front of him. I caution you about that. 9 times out of 10, it can really tick this guy off. Or if you haven't gauged his speed right, you could put yourself in a weird situation. But you know the rules of the road. You know that you're the giveaway vessel. So give way. Just take his stern. Okay. Now, the opposite. From your boat, you're looking and you see green. Green is go. You maintain course and speed. He takes your stern. Boom. Life is grand. That's the way it's supposed to work. Easy breezy. Until we have this guy, and let's say we have another boat. Okay. Well, I'm looking from my seat, I'm looking at this guy, I'm seeing red, but you know, he's just about overtaking you. So if he's overtaking you, if he's come up from, he's the giveaway vessel. And then from this guy's seat, he's seeing red. This guy is the only guy that's going to maintain course and speed. This guy should take his stern. You should probably just take this guy's stern. But you see how this red and green side is all coming to play? It's all working out for you. It's not that difficult when you look at it from that perspective. It's actually pretty easy. So that's a crossing situation. Now let's get into a meeting situation. Okay. If this was at night, you'd see both side lights. Ideally, you want to pass port to port, red to red, okay? The reason for that is, according to the rules of the road, if there is a risk of collision, to avoid that, in an emergency, everybody turns to the right. So if I turn to the right and he turns to the right, no collision. But if you have made this agreement and now you're turning, he turns to the right, bang, you turn to the right, bang. That's the downside of going green to green or starboard to starboard. Do people do it every day, all day long? You just have to understand that if you're going to go green to green, you've taken that element out of the rules of the road. You can't, in an emergency, you can't turn to the right. What I like to tell people when I'm training them is put yourself in this guy's pilot house and let him know what you want to do. You don't even have to get on the radio. But if I give this guy my port side, if I alter my course to the right and I give him my port side, he's going to see from his seat, oh, this guy wants to do a port to port. He's going to turn his vessel. It's like magic. Try it. I guarantee you. And no communication has to go on at all. Having said that, last week I'm out and I'm in a meeting situation and this boat's coming down and we don't know what each other's doing. So I give him my port side. Well, this guy comes over here and he does this. This is a nice boat. This is one of those Nordic tugs. I mean, well over $1 million boat. He just keeps coming. And I slow way down, slow down. And he passed within 20 feet of my bow, waving like we were long lost buddies, completely demolishing the rules of the road. So you gotta factor that in too. You may know what you're doing and you're looking at this stuff and you're hey, I got it, Shawn. I know what you're talking here. But you gotta factor these guys in because they're everywhere and they'll get you if you let them. So just keep an eye on them. You know, no harm, no foul. Okay, so that's a meeting situation. I had the dubious honor, and I'm going to use this lightly, that I have operated a couple boats in Manhattan Harbor, New York Harbor, a tugboat and a patrol boat. And it was fun. I mean, you got the Staten Island ferry, you got the Governor's Island ferry, you got fast ferries, you got tugging barges pushing, you know. It's chaotic, but it's a lot of fun. And their deal is do what you're going to do, just don't stop. If you stop, everybody goes flying over the handlebars. But you know, I really don't have any reason to go to Manhattan, but it was certainly a lot of fun to drive a boat in Manhattan Harbor. So let's continue on here. We're going to do an overtaking. So the boat comes up from behind. Again, like a car, you should try and pass to his port side, because if there's an emergency, he's going to want to turn to the right. Okay? This guy maintains course and speed. This guy can overtake, but he has to stay out of the way of this guy. Here's where people get a little sideways. You come over here and you pass, and you get to this point, and it's like, oh, you see my red side now. Now you have to give way to me. It doesn't work that way. If you're overtaking somebody, you stay out of this guy's way until you're well clear of him. Okay, you can do it either way, but this guy is the privileged vessel or the stand-on vessel. He maintains course and speed. All right, that's it. The next video, we're going to go after these lights. It's not going to be a rules of the road class because those things can get really, really involved. But I'm going to give you what you need to know as a beginning boat driver, what you're looking at, why you're looking at them, and get this stuff down pat. Thanks for tuning in here and watching this video, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you.